No, don't die, please. Please run.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to TekTopia. I'm so excited about this, and I messed up in a good way because my files, got corrupted and whatnot halfway through. I recorded a lot of it, but then I realized, that would have been boring to watch anyway. I'm not the type that just stands around and talks, so yeah. So let's go recap what I did and talk about what I already talked about. So first off, I got something really cool. I got mending. Yes, mending is super sweet. That is really good to have. I did it through a little bit of AFK fishing. Yes, I AFK fished. I know. But there's no other way to get it, alright? Don't judge me too hard. I am not an AFK fisher. I don't like it at all. I think it's really cheaty in general, so I've never really done it. And yeah, you might notice this huge gap. Yeah, I removed the town hall and a 6-person house. Now we have this big area. So temporarily, I have the town hall here, and I have the 6 house over there. Or technically, it's 4 house. But if you didn't know, this is basically all you need for a build. Technically, this one could be a lot smaller. And that's okay, that's this big, because eventually, this is the size I want it to be, taller, but in general, this, amount of square footage. And this is basically all you need for any build. It's really nice, actually. I go way overboard, as you can tell, and it's always worth it. Stuff like that is awesome. Anyhow, we cleared this area because, the main part of today's episode, I've been talking a while about putting in walls, sectioning off, different parts of the village, and then having guards and whatnot, be in different locations, start patrolling, stuff like that eventually. And where those 2 cobblestone blocks are, that's basically where the wall's going to be. It's going to go straight that way, come through here, and then down this way. We're going to section off the farming village part first. And then, yeah, I got a really cool design for this, and I'm excited to be putting it in. Some other stuff I did. Wow, I needed to take a breath there for a second. Sorry. Anyhow, went ahead and got a lot of this road put in, which looks really good. I am so happy I chose this road design. It looks so good. Everywhere we go. Oh. Well, whoops. I missed that part. That's okay. Not too bad. So we got most of this in, and nothing else has really changed. Nothing except for... let's go check this out, because I am rolling in the emeralds right now. I got 43 blocks and 61 loose, and that's been pretty great. So that means I've been stagnant, in my growth, and that's not a good thing. That means a lot of days has passed. They've been working really hard. We got a lot here so far. The village is doing great, but it needs to grow. So next episode, we're going to be focusing on that. But right now, this episode is dedicated to the beautification of our city. So to the city of Timber Kress. At some point, I would really like to start getting into some lore. Yes, I really want to get into the lore of it. But we need a city to build it upon, right? Eventually, we can start, really getting into that. And I'm excited about it. But for now, there's a couple things I want to do in this episode. Well, all of that was supposed to be in the episode. It's not anymore. I do want to move this tree farm. This tree farm is terrible. Now, let me explain why it's terrible. Number one, yeah, they don't cut down the trees all the way, which is kind of a shame. But sometimes they're just too close, I think. And sometimes they'll cut down part of it with this tree, and the leaves, I think the leaves are too close together, so it causes problems. And, having these bump ups, they don't like these at all. And so, yeah, we have to reform this. And I'm thinking we'll go out that direction just a tad bit. And since we moved our town hall, it moved our boundaries. So that's something to note. It didn't move it by much, obviously. It moved it about 20, 30 blocks. And that kind of puts us, I did torch it out. You can see the torch line kind of starting to line up over there. We got the line going. It's kind of up there is where it, where the corner is. So it's not too bad. We're kind of close on this side, so we're going to start building out that direction. Oh my goodness. That was probably the most talking in one shot I've ever done on this channel. And I will stop now. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm gonna be clearing up some stuff. You know, I'll probably go ahead start working on our tree farm, and then I want to bring you back and go ahead and do this retaining wall. So after some brief thought, I am gonna postpone this to something I can do off camera. It's not a big deal. It's literally me just rotating it and probably making it a little bit bigger. I'll probably terraform that hill back quite a bit just to fit more in here. This is pretty flat out here in the first place, so we'll be okay. And I wanted to bring you in on this. That way I can, you know, just keep recording. I'm having fun with it. So, and that's a good thing. So let's start off. I want this to kind of, it's going to look like the main wall that we're going to be building in a way. It's going to have a lot of similarities, which I really do want. And I'm going to keep it simple. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we'll just come up by 3. We will place, yeah, let's do another set of stairs on top. Break out this dirt here. Collect our stuff. And I'm thinking just a little bit of granite. I'm definitely gonna have to go get some more granite here soon. That's the last of it, at least for the the unpolished stuff. And then we need something right here. I'm not 100% how I want to do this because this is going all the way up. I technically, I wouldn't want to. I could push it in one more, and that might help our cause just a tad. I will play that by ear, but we'll see. So this is gonna get mirrored. How many more spots do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't want to go that far yet because this is like one of our big projects that I'm gonna be taking on is a really nice storage room. Because they do not like this one in the slightest. They hate this thing. I don't know why. Well, actually, I do know why. It's too small. They get frustrated that it's overcrowded and whatnot. So that's something I do need to fix. But you know, we can just continue this on. I wanted it to be something that I can just duplicate throughout. You know, we're not going to be putting in different retaining walls everywhere. I do want this to be a similarity everywhere. So let's go ahead. Let's do this side real quick. I will probably leave this side bare as well. Like I won't continue it one more. I'm going to wait on it. But I wanted it to be a concept that was brought to light. And with this, I do have one more thing I want to put on in there. Oops, not that. Let's go break that. I do want to, you know, put some nice, you know, stone brick stairs on there. And this will give it just its little cap, you know, and when we're up here, you know, you'll be able to see it, you know, it'll continue on. This building is going to stretch out quite a bit. It's probably going to come up, probably to about where this torch is. So it's going to come out quite a bit, and, you know, our retaining wall will run into it accordingly. So we'll have that, and this will look really nice from up here, you know, since we'll have, can I get some dirt? Cool. Oh, that was not dirt. And I needed all of that. No. Oh, I just made things painful for myself. Let's go ahead, grab some dirt, thank you. Okay, I'm gonna have to get rid of this somehow. Not 100% sure. And I do need to toy around with how I want to cover this, because that looks pretty bad. Okay, so this is something I do like. I am just finishing it up. Let's put the top on, just like so. So basically what I did was I pushed kind of the stairs down a half slab, you know, because this was technically up one, and then so that brought it in one from the bottom, and then I also pulled this side out by 1 block. You know, I filled it all in already, and I think, yeah, from this angle, I like that. So it's either this or this, and I'm kind of a fan of both. You know, I like how, you know, I'm showing 2 slabs there. I think that looks nice, but this also looks good in its own way. It deserves its own respect. But I think I'm gonna go with, you know, the pulled out version. So take this down, pull it out, you know, connect this up, make it all look pretty, move on. Except for this, I don't know what I want to do because that looks really bad. It might just be simple enough just to do a little bit, you know, stone bricks. That might make it, I don't know why I used so much there, but yeah. I don't know how I feel about it. You know, I could do something like that. I don't know, that doesn't feel great either. I don't know, I'll work on it, but this is the concept for all of our retaining walls. I just wanted to bring you through the process of it, of, you know, me thinking about it a little bit. So I'll figure that one out. I think that's what it's gonna be. I just don't like this, you know, right here. it's gonna need to be a different material, that's for sure. But that's what it's gonna be. We're gonna pull that out, pull out the storage room, you know, all that fun stuff. But the main thing I wanted to get to today, and I'm really excited about, is our, you know, main wall. And I'm excited about it. Now, obviously, it's not going to replace all the cobblestone right away because our village is still growing quite significantly over time. So, you know, I can't just, you know, replace all this cobble right now with, you know, the wall. It's going to be built over time. So I just want to give out that disclaimer that it's not going to, you know, be perfect right now. But we'll get there one day, I promise. Holland Netherbridge, thank you for doing such a wonderful job. Our druids are doing a really, really good job. They are really keeping up. That means I can probably get another miner here soon. Because, well, if they can keep up with this, you know, it's time to get more. I think I have 3 miners, and I think it's time. Yep, there's 1, 2, and 3. They should have went down the same one. Figured it out. Cool. But guys, if you didn't know, you can seed your mines, and by that, you can literally just pick up, you know, different ores yourself and place them in the mine shafts. Your miners will then pick them up and it will become a villager item. So that's really useful if you didn't know that. I love it. It's gotten me so much iron. Okay, so I think I got everything and probably that and then some. Probably quite a bit more than what I actually need, but that's not a bad thing. So let's start here, right? Well, this is like where I want like the first, I guess, gate to be. They're not going to be like functioning gates, but let's see. Let's take our spruce wood. Let's come out, let's say 2 blocks from, no, let's do 1. I kind of want them a little tight. I want the gateways to be, you know, pretty snug. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And like I said earlier, we are taking a lot of inspiration. You know, I'm trying to mirror this wall as from, you know, our retaining wall over there. I kind of want them to be pretty similar. So what I'm thinking is that we'll come through. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we'll do another stack of pillars just like so. And then we can come through. I want a lot of plant life, kind of like what we have here on our kitchen. So let's go ahead, let's take this out. We'll replace it with some coarse dirt. I made plenty of it, so let's put it to good use, huh? So let's fill this in, and then we can go ahead and grab some leaves. And right on top of our coarse dirt, we'll go ahead, place the leaves, and in between, we can go ahead do some stone brick. And then on top of that, this is where it's not going to be your average wall, and I'm pretty excited about it actually. So we'll go 1, 2, 1, 2 with a piece of glowstone in the middle. I want to be able to see through these walls, you know, that way it still feels open but secure in a way. I'm really hoping I can pull that off. So let's continue on. Let's, you know, top this off. We will go ahead, grab some stairs. Let's do some cobblestone stairs and run it along the top like so. So this is going to be like kind of the base of the wall. And technically I want these to be functioning. So, you know, there's part of it. These are going to be temporary just so I can get on top. And then yeah, technically this can be empty. How do I want to do this? Do I want a piece of glass? Because then a piece of glass that would require me to use 3 blocks. You know what? Let's just do it that way. You know, that way it just seems seamless that the glass goes all the way through the wall. It'll look really nice that way anyhow. I definitely need to put down these chests real quick and grab myself a crafting bench. Then for the top of these, you know, I want to cover them just like so. We'll do a thin border all the way around. You know, technically they are functioning. You can walk down the middle and then, or technically the guards in this case could. So let's go ahead. We'll top this off on each of the top of the pillars and then right in the middle. Yes, that looks really good. So then we can continue on and take some birch fences, I'm thinking. I think this will contrast really well with the ceiling I want. At this moment in time, I wish this was, you know, a later update so that I could have scaffolding. Oh, I miss it already. You know, we just got it implemented into the regular game, and I'm already missing it so much. I'm not gonna do, this little pillar thing on each of the little stands. I think I'm gonna leave a blank. It'll add a nice, you know, pop of detail in there. And then, yeah, from here we can put a roof on. And then now I just have to figure out what's the best way to get up onto the roof without causing too much grief for myself. I think we'll... nope. This is gonna be terrible. I'm causing myself so much grief. Yep, there we go. That works. I'll take it. So basically, I kind of want to... I'm just gonna really copy our other roof design that we did over here. You know, I'm gonna be using the dark oak. You know, we're gonna do stair, slab, slab. Okay, yes, this is looking so good. I was worried that it'd be too big in this village, but since, you know, I've been building these, you know, little buildings, even this is like a small building, and it still looks pretty good next to this, and I thought this would be a little too big, but it still is small in its own way. Even if I do extend it, which I'm going to, you know, this is going to be our main wall. Oh, I love this thing. It looks so good. And, you know, I'm thinking we'll hide the glowstone a little bit with some trap doors. Let's go through. I'm thinking we can add a little bit more depth if I just, you know, put out some pillars. And again, I wish we were in a later update because lanterns would look phenomenal on this right now. Oh, it looks so good, wouldn't it? That, I don't think I want that. Nah, I don't want that. Let's go ahead, finish this off. And there we go. That is one section of wall. Okay, so let's go ahead, start going on this. By the way, I did throw some feet on the bottom, you know, that kind of look like they're supporting, you know, just from the push out of the wall. Just a little extra structure, and I think it looks really nice. I don't know. No, that's good. I like it. Let's go ahead, start on this tower. Now, it depends how tall I really want it. P.S. I do need to get some, you know, brown carpet on top of here before I forget. Let's just put some torches on it for now. I still need brown carpet up there. I will get to it. I do need a form of, well, I guess I do have a sheep farm, technically. I could go over there and steal some wool, but at the moment I really don't want to. So let's go ahead. We're up to the level of here of the, you know, the top of the roof. So let's go up by, let's say 3. 1, 2, 3. That should be high enough, like as an outlook. You can really see everything from up here. So let's go across. I will get all of this in. All right. So now is the time where I have to really try and find ways to pull over these details into this tower. Now, the top is obviously going to be really easy. You know, we're going to do a lot of the stone brick with the birch and the dark oak top. That's going to be really easy. But I don't want glass in here, so I think we're going to skip that one. We're going to put glowstone in. Let's start kind of with the traditional style that I've been kind of using. I'm thinking we'll do something like this. It's going to be mainly stone. I don't think we're going to use logs in this. I think we're going to steer away from that as I grab logs, of course. But we're going to stick with stone brick. So we'll go up by 3, 1, 2. I guess we'll break it off there for now. And we'll see how this part goes. I'm not really sure how this will look. So I want to take it a little slow. And once I get, you know, something set, I'm just going to mirror it all the way around. So it's just going to be this one side that we work on together, and then I'll finish it off. So let's come around the back. I do need a temp block. That is good, like so. And come around like that. Oh goodness, I've trapped myself in here. Let's temporarily block this, because right now I kind of unburied it a little bit. I will rebury it just for the fact that, you know, I want it to look like it's pushed into the hill. It was built into this hill, so I don't want everything to be on flat ground. So let's grab this birch. Let's go like that. You know, I'm liking it, and it's gonna be super bright. Now, how many spots do I have up top? 1, 2, 3. So I have an extra one, so we'll have 2. I guess we'll have 2 layers. No, I will come up with something here. I just need a little time to figure that out. Okay, it's a little flat, and it's a kind of boring, especially in comparison to that, but I think we'll get there eventually. I do need to make some more stuff, but let's go ahead, before we start doing like the side details, let's go ahead and put the top on real quick. This is not the time for a necromancer to be approaching my village. Oh, come on. Anyhow, I guess we continue on. They're not. Ah, the sun is just setting too. They have been getting more difficult, I would say, which is not a bad thing. I'm not complaining. That's something I wanted, but it's just really inconvenient timing. Okay, so I have a little bit of time before they get to the front gate. You know, they're gonna walk all the way around. He's gonna cause a little bit of havoc. I do have to hurry up though and get this done. I guess I have one torch. That's a shame. Hopefully they can't. They're gonna spawn over here and I know it. So temporarily, yeah. It's better than spawns happening up here. There's another thing I wanted to do, and I want to add like a little flag. I don't know if it's gonna look good, but we'll try it out. Let's go 2, 3, 4, 5.
No, don't die, please. Please run.
Oh, he's healing. Oh, come on. No, there goes our cleric. Oh, how dare you kill our cleric. I will smite you with everything I have. Die. Well, that's a real shame. Yeah, this is gonna cause a lot of problems. I should have slept. I did wait a little too long as well. I don't know where that battle's happening, but yep, sleeping. Okay, continue on. I guess the next person I see gets to become the new cleric. So that's not too bad. We have the emeralds for it. I can afford it. It looks like our guard took care of the necromancer, I'm assuming. But anyhow, yes, I need one. That flag looks, I like that flag. Obviously, I need the pillar on it. I took it down. But we need the one more yellow. Aha, there we go. It looks so good. And it's not even done yet. We got a little bit more to go. There's a couple things I want to add, and it's mainly the base. Ah, goodness. Of course I came in with you guys a little bit too soon. I should have made these first. I'm sorry. This is a really dark spot. I'll fix that later. Then let's go ahead. I need to transform some of this. That's all of it. I do have a lot more, but not on me. That's the only problem. Let's go ahead. I do want to make something like this, right? That way it kind of looks bigger. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Let's go through right there. And then, of course, yep, I need more blocks. But we'll put a block here. And then I can run a little bit more shrubbery on the bottom. Basically where like this would connect, you know, from, you know, corner to corner is where, you know, all of our coarse dirt would go. And with our spruce leaves, I think that would look really good, except I don't have a great, you know, side to put this on, but it looks like it's continuing on as far as it can go. So that's all that really matters, I guess to say. I do need to fill that in still, make it look better. But that's done. I do need to go ahead and put in the last few sections right here. Alrighty, yes, we got this thing in. It looks so good. Oh, I love it so much. It turned out way better than I thought it would. You know, I did have some ideas in my head, but this far exceeds, you know, what I had up in mind today. I love this design. It looks so good. This is missing just a touch. Just a touch of something, and I'm not 100% what it is. Just a tower. That's it. I think it needs some spruce logs in it somewhere, somehow. But we'll get to that later on, because that is all the time I got for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. This is so good. Oh, I can't wait till the whole village is surrounded with this thing. Look at it. Oh, goodness. I'm going to be gawking over this, you know, for quite some time. I'm going to be running around it a lot tonight. Just looking at it. Oh, it's so nice. I love it. But guys, I will let you guys go. If you haven't already, consider subscribing. We're at what, like almost 1,400 subscribers? That's pretty epic. I'm loving it. It's so great. And this series is wonderful. And I will catch you guys in the next one. And until then, bye.